Washington, and George and I are here to tell you the marvelous story of how our country began. It's a story filled with excitement and drama.
Dreams of gold, the clash of nations.
Best of all, we get to play the starring roles. Oh, George, I never get sick of this. The bright lights, the photographers, it all just makes me want to salute something.
Excuse me, but we're starting the show here.
I know. I visited America nearly 1,000 years ago. I want to have some credit for being part of the 13 colonies. I was here first.
No, you weren't.
I wasn't.
No, not at all. The Native Americans were here hundreds of years before you arrived. Isn't that right, George?
Oh, come on then. Back to Minnesota.
In fact, let's take a visit to the eastern seaboard in the 16th century and see what's going on with the local tribes.
I see some Iroquois coming, and George, they don't look so happy.
South to Florida to get a closer look at some of those new European explorers.
I see a Seminole coming our way. Isn't it exciting?
Programs, get your programs. Charts of hidden treasures. Guides to the Everglades right here. Map directions to cities built of gold. Maps to the houses of the stars. Get your programs.
Hey you, wait, I'm Ponce de Leon, famous Spanish explorer.
Welcome, want to buy a map to a city paved with diamonds and rubies?
Do you think I'm some dumb tourist? Get real. Though, I was wondering, you don't happen to have the map to the Fountain of Youth, do you?
Those are very hard to come by. Let me look. All right, one left.
You do? I'll take it.
That'll be a pound of gold.
Well, don't just stand there. Pay the man. At last. This has been a very difficult journey. Some people want adventure, while others look for gold. But me, I want some water to make me young once more. I drink from every fountain, though I don't have a thirst. And every stream and river, I think I'm gonna burst. Is that something from a swamp? I'll try it. Here's to our new liquid diet.
Are my wrinkles disappearing? Is my gray beard turning black? Tell me, boys, I must know the truth.
test your knowledge of the colonial trivia. Time for our theme song with the Name That Colony Singers.
Colonies of Hampshire, York, and Jersey are quite new. We're all aware that Delaware is something special too. Maryland's the very land I never leave behind. Connecticut is cool and Georgia's always on my mind. Jamestown, Virginia is where it all began. The Carolinas, so warm we got a tan. Rhode Island now is my land, it's so tiny and so cute. Pennsylvania's perfect, Massachusetts is a beaut. These 13 colonies are all we need for pioneers. I doubt we'll need another one for several hundred years.
Tonight's contestant is Betsy Smith. Ready, Betsy? Here we go. The 13th colony was established in 1732. Which one was it?
Idaho! No, I'm sorry. Idaho was not one of the 13 colonies. The name of the 13th colony, established in 1732, is Georgia.
I really like potatoes.
I'm sure you do, but you only have 2 questions left, so try and concentrate. The first colony to decree religious toleration was...
Idaho!
No, Betsy, Idaho was not one of the original colonies. Are you sure you understand the premise of our game? Name that colony. Get it? Think of someplace near the East Coast.
You can't go wrong with a good Idaho potato. You can mash them or bake them, smear them with a little chocolate and whipped cream, and...
Thank you, Betsy. The correct answer to our question. The first colony to decree religious toleration is Maryland. Okay, time for our last question. I'd really like to see you get this one right. Okay, here we go. Ready, Betsy? Name the colony founded as a refuge for Quakers, led by William Penn in Philadelphia, charted in 1682 between New York and Maryland. And Betsy, it's not Idaho. You got the answer?
Idaho!
No!
I really love those
Just forget it.
potatoes.
Start the music.
The colonies of Hampshire, York, and Jersey are quite new. We're all aware that Delaware is something special too. Maryland's the very land I never leave behind. Connecticut is cool and Georgia's always on my mind. Jamestown, Virginia is where it all began. The Carolinas, so warm we got a tan. Rhode Island now is my land, it's so tiny and so cute. Pennsylvania's perfect, Massachusetts is a beaut. These 13 colonies are all we need for pioneers. I doubt we'll need another one for several hundred years.
Thank you. It's great to be back. What a super audience. You know, Martha, I always say that Oceanside's audiences are the best in the world.
Oh, absolutely. Your smile looks wonderful, George. It's amazing what they can do with mahogany these days.
I thought I'd introduce you to one of the most famous men in the 18th century. Benjamin Franklin is perhaps...
Order,
talk for a minute?
A penny saved is a penny earned.
Sure, Ben, but I was wondering if...
Lost time is never found again.
Ben, could you just stop for a minute to talk?
I got my work, I got success. I got my little printing press. I got more Richard's almanac to publish too. My maxims flow the word and right. I got my string, I got my kite. Sorry, but I've simply got a million things to do.
Little strokes fell great oaks.
Hey, that's good. Hey, that's good. I'm a walking book of famous quotes. I hope somebody here is taking notes. My Franklin stove is really hot. I hope my fire department's not. As postmaster, I've got to see the mail gets through. What's lightning like? What could it be? I know someday I'll find the key. Sorry, but I've simply got a million things to do.
God helps them that help themselves. Early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Vessels large may venture more, but little boats should keep near shore.
Hey, that's good. Hey, that's good. You can't think I have time to stop and chat. When I keep coming up with things like that. So off I go to something new. We whiz kids have so much to do. Sorry, but I've simply got a million things to do. Sorry, but I've simply got a million things to do.
I'll tell you why we British are fighting the French in the Indian War. It's over religion.
No, I'm telling you, it's simply over control of the fur trade.
You're both wrong. We want land, the French want land, something's got to give.
It's religion.
Trading rights.
It's a fight for power. Wait, maybe we're all right, but I probably don't know where we're really fighting.
Why? Because we're British and they're so, how do you say it? French.
Yeah, that's it.
They wear hardly anything on our fine beaches.
They eat things like moose, liver, snails, and quiches.
They jump in our kitchens and think they are the boss.
They smear all our meats with all kinds of red sauces.
The French have got to go. Come on, it's westward ho. The French have got to go. Come on, it's westward ho. There's just one thing we can do. We must fight and say that do. You can bet your chapeau the French have got to go. I'll tell you.
They don't understand what we're trying to say.
We order soft boiled and they bring us a plate.
We tell them it's casual. They still wear ties.
We serve them some chips and they ask for French fries.
Oh, the French have got to go. Come on, it's westward ho. The French have got to go. Come on, it's westward ho. There's just one thing we can do. We must fight and fight beaucoup. You can bet your chapeau the French have got to go. The French have got to go.
1773.
Hold it right there.
The history, please, again.
You're a troublemaker, aren't you, Mr. Washington?
Having a phone of French in a new war, were we?
Well, history is not about fun. No, sirree.
No, sirree. Where's the facts? The dates, the family tree.
You've got to explain things. Tell the audience that after the French were defeated in the war, the colonists and the British and the colonists were left to struggle for control of the land.
Control the land, Mr. Washington. We're not going to war you again. Yes, well, here we are again in Boston on a cold night in December in 1773. The colonists are not happy with the British rule.
Go, get your Cokes right here. Pepsi, Pepsi-Cola, High School Pepsi right here.
Hey, wait a minute, I'll take one of those. Say, aren't you Samuel Adams? Yes, I am, and this is my cousin John Adams and his wife Abigail. She's holding little John Quincy Adams. So you're the Adams family. Yes, we are. Where's Uncle Fester? Excuse me? Since when did upper-crust colonists like yourself start drinking soda and stop drinking tea?
Because the Parliament back in England put a tax on all imported tea, we're going to show the British that you can't get away with it.
Bang on the drums, blow on the trumpets, get out some cups, bring out some crumpets. Where is the tea we should be drinking? 300 chests, see them all sinking. One lump or two, how do you take your tea? Just one way will do at the bottom of the sea. Dooby-doo, dooby-doo-doo, dooby-doo, dooby-doo-doo. Tyranny's here with this taxation when we don't have representation. Pick up a bell, it's time to ring it. Pick up some tea, it's time to fling it. One lump or two, how do you take your tea? Just one way will do at the bottom of the sea. One lump or two, how do you take your tea? Just one way will do at the bottom of the sea. Dooby-doo, dooby-doo-doo, dooby-doo, dooby-doo-doo.
It looks like Longfellow's working on a poem.
This is a special moment, Martha. Longfellow's trying to write an epic poem about Sybil.
Oh, okay, that's it. Couple, what do I do now? What did you do? You skipped the whole beginning of the Revolutionary War. Here we are in the middle of the common fight for freedom from British rule. You can't just start in the middle. Where's your narrative sense? The beginning, then the middle, then the end. And now, in 1777, we got a little known Revolutionary War hero and civil legend, the great American poet Longfellow. And he wasn't even born until 30 years later. Hook 'em, Dano. But it's a dramatic license. We're a holding that license, mister.
But Longfellow's right there talking to Sybil Ludington.
Listen, my children, you shall learn a ton of the Midnight Ride of Sybil Eddington. I don't know, Sybil. It doesn't sound good.
But I deserve a little recognition, Hank. I did everything Paul Revere did.
I know, but your name just doesn't flow. Besides, Paul Revere was famous right first.
But that was in Massachusetts. I rode to warn the militia in New York. Think about how much more dangerous that could be.
Okay, how about, listen, my children, you shall know the warning of the Midnight Ride of Sybil Eddington. No, that's even worse.
But shouldn't people know about me, too?
Of course, but your name doesn't rhyme with anything. Think over here. There's so many possibilities. Year, leader, career, hemisphere.
But I was just a girl. That's something, isn't it?
Volunteer, wood veneer.
Oh, I'll never be famous.
16 years old and I ride through the night. Warn the militia, get ready to fight. The British are coming, I yell at each door. Sybil, they tell me we've heard it before. Sybil, Luddington, Sybil, we cheer. Sybil, Luddington, glad you came here. Too bad your name doesn't rhyme like Greer. You'll miss the folk songs and textbooks we fear. Too bad your name doesn't rhyme like Greer. You'll miss the folk songs and textbooks we fear.
Sybil was just one of the thousands of colonial heroes in the war, and I like to think I, George Washington, general, first president, father of the country, etc., had some small part in it all, but the colonists were ready to fight for freedom. Well, it's all over now, and the colonists have sent the British packing, and I've been elected the country's first president. My first act was to arrest these two history police for being a public nuisance.
I regret that I have but one life to lose for my country.
The president isn't going to execute us.
He isn't?
No.
Oh, I knew that.
With a solid constitution, this new country will get off to a flying start. Let's end our review of the 13 colonies with a chat with James Madison, the man behind the Constitution.
You know, I thought the Constitution was perfect, but I've got to admit, this Bill of Rights adds just the right touch. So come on, George and Martha, let's do it.
Do what?
Let's boogie with the Bill of Rights.
We got freedom of religion. We can choose how we pray. We got freedom of assembly, so assemble away. Got to trial by a jury. Got to do it in a hurry. Come on, come on. Boogie with the Bill of Rights. It's the Bill of Rights, so it can't be wrong. We
for coming to watch our performance. These guys did an amazing job. They worked really hard and threw a little extra drama in there for you. Hope you enjoyed that. But give them another round of applause.
Pennsylvania's perfect, Massachusetts is a beaut. These 13 colonies are all we need for pioneers, and out we'll need another one for several hundred years.
Tonight's contestant is Betsy Smith. Ready, Betsy? Here we go. The 13th colony was established in 1732. Which one was it?
Idaho! You can't go wrong with a good Idaho potato. You can mash them or bake them, smear them with a little chocolate and whip